An historic peace deal between Saudi Arabia and Israel is getting closer every day. And that comes from the Saudi Crown Prince.
The news comes as Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu addresses the United Nations today in the aftermath of a long-awaited meeting with President Biden. CBN Middle East correspondent Chris Mitchell reports.
Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman told Fox News Brett Baier Saudi Arabia may normalize relations with Israel.
Every day we get closer. It seems it's for the first time a real one, serious.
Bin Salman told Baier the Palestinian issue is central to the deal.
For us, the Palestinian issue is very important. We need to solve that part, and we have a good negotiations continue till now. We gotta see where it will go. We hope that it will reach a place that it will ease the life of the Palestinians and get Israel back as a player in the Middle East.
In their first meeting since Prime Minister Netanyahu took office, he told President Biden that with U.S. help, normal relations with Saudi Arabia are within reach.
We can forge a historic peace between Israel and Saudi Arabia. And I think such a peace would go a long way, first, to advance the end of the Arab-Israeli conflict, achieve reconciliation between the Islamic world and the Jewish state, and advance a genuine peace between Israel and the Palestinians.
In light of the potential agreement and likely Israeli concessions to the Palestinian Authority, Rabbi Leo D., whose wife and two daughters were murdered in a terror attack, wrote an open letter to President Biden and Crown Prince bin Salman, calling on them to require the Palestinian leadership to stop rewarding terrorists. He wrote in part, "It is up to you to demand, as part of the peace agreement that is taking shape, that the Palestinian Authority immediately annul the laws that reward the perpetrators of terrorist acts. My beloved wife and daughters, who never hurt a soul, would still be with me today if the PA was not providing terrorist families with financial incentives." The threat of a nuclear Iran represents an existential threat to both Israel and Saudi Arabia. And bin Salman warned if Iran gets a nuclear weapon, his country will too. Netanyahu encouraged President Biden to continue standing against a nuclear Iran.
I think that's critical. And that shared goal of ours can be best achieved by a credible military threat, crippling sanctions, and supporting the brave men and women of Iran who despise that regime and who are our real partners for a better future.
To help seal the deal, the Biden administration is considering a mutual U.S. defense pact with Saudi Arabia. That would compel the United States to come to the defense of the Desert Kingdom if it's attacked, a proposal that may require Senate approval. If normalization does come between Israel and Saudi Arabia, it has the potential to transform the Middle East. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
It would transform the Middle East. It would bring peace to the entire region. Iran would be isolated in its opposition, so would Hamas and Hezbollah. And they wouldn't have the favor that they currently have with the rest of the Arab world. But if the condition for peace between Saudi Arabia and Israel is solving the Palestinian issue, then I think we've got a long way to go.